Hello guys, today we are going to see a project demonstration about a MBA project. So, a study on gold as an investment commodity with special reference to Chennai. This is a finance related project. So, MBA in finance can prefer this title for their project work. So, let us see the project demo. So, starting with the list of tables. So, here we divided the entire project into 5 different chapters: chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, and chapter 5. So the chapter 1 contains an introduction with the subheadings of research background, identification of the problem, need for the study, objectives, and scope with deliverables. So coming to the second chapter covers the literature survey. So in the literature survey, we are divided into two subtopics. One is the review of literature and the research gap. And coming to the third chapter, the methodology. The methodology contains types of project, target respondents, assumptions, constraints, and limitations, and sampling methods with following with the sampling methods, data processing, and tools for analysis. And the fourth chapter covered about the data analysis and the interpretation. And the fifth chapter concludes with summary and findings, suggestions with recommendations, conclusions, and directions for the future research. So these are all the list of contents. And coming to list of tables, so these are all the list of tables in this project, and these are list of charts. So let us start the project contents. So the chapter 1 starts with the introduction part. So basically it's a finance based project, and we are covering the topic about gold as a investment. Um, so gold as an investment commodity with special reference to Chennai. Actually, uh, uh, we preferred most of the Chennai people, not Chennai people, most of the people from India have a idea to invest on gold uh, as a savings. So in this project, we are going to study why the gold will be a best investment commodity in particularly in Chennai. Okay, so let us see the contents available in this project. So starting with the introduction part. So here the introduction will briefly cover about the advantages of gold, and what are all the uh, schemes, and what are all the benefits can gold the people who have gold can able to utilize, will be discussed in briefly in the introduction part. And identified problem. So what are the problem identified in the gold investment will be discussed here. So need for the study covers the importance of this study, particularly for gold, objectives and scope. Here the primary objective, as we already discussed, to study on investor preference towards gold as an investment commodity with special reference to Chennai. And secondary objective will be to analyze the factors influencing the investors to invest in gold, and the purpose of investors was investment in the gold, and expectation of investors in investing in the gold as an investment commodity. So these are all the secondary objectives, and I already discussed, the deliverables will be listed out here. And the chapter 2 covers literature survey, starting with review of literature. So here the uh, various studies from various journals and books will be taken out as a reference to cover this thesis, and the research gap was clearly given. And coming to the chapter 3, methodology. So So how we are going to make this project be, and the type of project, target, respondents, assumptions, constraint and limitations, uh, sampling methods. So what are the data processing techniques we are going to use, and what are the tools we are using for analysis. So generally we use these three tools only: simple percentage analysis, chi-square, tested correlation. And coming to the important chapter, which is data analysis and interpretation. Actually this chapter will be analyzed using the data from the data collected from the questionnaires. Here I'm showing the questionnaires. So these are all the questionnaires. Actually, from the investors, we are going to collect information with a set of data sets. Sorry, data. So these are here 15 questionnaires have been asked from the investors why they are choosing a gold as an investment, and based upon the survey, we are going to do this percentage analysis. So in the percentage analysis, here the sample was taken from 120 samples. Actually we have made a survey with 120 investors. So the survey starts with the gender of respondents. Here most of the male respondents are there. Around 66% of male respondents, and 43% of female respondents. So the graph was simultaneously given. So the male respondents were high, age of the respondents, interpretation, um, status of the respondents, and educational qualification of the respondents, occupation, annual income, frequency of investment, source of information, mode of investment, secured investment, no legal formalities. So like that, investment knowledge, low risk factor, liquidity in nature, safety of principal, capital growth, emergency need, religious reasons, accuracy in forecasting the price level, short-term price appreciation, requirement of governing body for price controlling, strict government norms for the wastage charges for gold ornaments, transparency in value the gold when resale. So like that, several questionnaires has been analyzed here, and the response will be given as in the interpretation format with graph representation. So coming to the chi-square analysis, here the chi-square analysis made from the survey and simultaneously for correlation analysis. And coming to the chapter 5, which is the conclusion. So conclusion starts with the findings. The findings nothing but from the survey we are going to identify what are all the factors affecting, and what are all the facts will be negative for these investments. So based upon the findings, we'll give some suggestions and recommendations. So here the list of suggestions and recommendations. Finally, we conclude this thesis with our complete survey, and uh, the directions for future research. This is nothing but if someone want to continue this same report, they can utilize this content and they can able to continue with this topic. So that's what given in the direction for future research. And references, for references we have from the these textbooks we have taken references to study about these journals, websites, and these are all the questionnaires. Basically it's a financial based project, so we have taken the general records from the internet sources, and also we have made some real time surveys for this project from the investors from the market. And in this project we have used the real time data. um, so if you want this project, you can contact us from the number given in the description. And also if you have a topic similar to this topic, or if you have different topics, you may also contact us. And actually we are supporting worldwide. We have experience around 10 years in the same field. Our services include thesis write-up, journals, and assignment works, etc. So if you have any requirements, and also we are working all around the world. So if you have any requirements, you can post in the same WhatsApp number given in the description. Thanks for watching. Thank you.